Conditioning and fear are two of the main reasons why I believe that men resist or refrain from asking for help. And these are the reasons why men will struggle in silence, they will self-sabotage themselves through unhelpful behaviours, or end up taking themselves down a very painful path of self-destruction. For most men, the idea of seeking support or asking for help is hindered because they either wrongly or subconsciously believe that asking for help means that they are unable to help themselves, that they are weak, and that they are less of a man. And I'm going to unpack this by firstly looking at conditioning. Boys are slowly and systematically conditioned in numerous ways through the educational systems, through watching and playing sport, through observing other men, be that at home or in the media or in the movies. They are directly or indirectly taught that to be a man is to be self-reliant, is to be resilient, is to be stoic, is to be independent. And anything less than upholding these values or these behaviours means that you are weak and less of a man. And those men that soldier on and crack on and push through are more manly than those that ask for help. The next thing I want to look at is fear. Fear is a lifelong companion for men. It's another one of those paradoxes of masculinity. Men are quick to demonstrate bravery and physical courage when faced with a dangerous or challenging situation, but yet many of these same men will avoid putting themselves in a situation or position where they may appear to be different or weak in comparison to other men. To evident this, think back to the classroom. Many young boys won't raise their hands in a classroom because they fear being ridiculed by their classmates for wanting to be a swot. And this follows us all the way through. It follows us all the way through our lives to avoiding or denying going to the doctors because of that lump that we found and the fear of what it might be. Two of my truths are that every man carries with him fear, and that everything a man wants is on the other side of fear. And when I look at men in their 30s and 40s, I see a lot of men that are not living their lives because they're too busy living their fears. And a large percentage of these men will struggle through aspects of their lives or never experience that deep sense of fulfillment that you get from achieving goals that are meaningful and important to you, all because of their inability to ask for help. And as men, I think it's important to recognize that we don't have to bottle everything up. We don't have to struggle through. We don't have to fail in order to save face. And instead, we do well. We do well to let go of our conditioned thinking and our fears around asking for help, because fundamentally, asking for help will not ever make us less of a man. And in many cases, what it will actually do is allow us to connect more deeply with others and enable us to go about achieving more of the goals and the things that we want in our lives. So here's a little challenge for those of you that have watched this video through. Comment below with one thing, whether it's big or whether it's small, that you're gonna ask for help with. Just one thing that you're gonna ask for help with.